Hello and welcome to this PixaFlux video tutorial. In this video I'll show you how to create a procedural wood mosaic texture made up of patches with wood rings. Load the scene. From the Mesh Nodes menu, drag a surface node. Set the scene, object, and size attributes. Drag a surface noise node. Connect it. Drag a surface bake node. Connect the surface and image. Drag a scene textures node. Open the scene viewport settings. Set the debug shader to albedo. The surface noise node creates a procedural texture from continuous patches on the surface. Activate the surface noise node. Set the size of the patches to 30. These brighter patches are too large and they don't render the texture correctly. Reduce the blending area of the patches to make them smaller. Set density to 1. Set the combine method to value maximum. Select the shape group. Set the strength range to 1 to 1 to give all patches full strength. This configuration creates a texture that resembles a Voronoi distribution across the surface, with each patch rendered with decreasing intensity from its center. To create the rings, we'll use this wood texture downloaded from Pixabay. Drag the image to the image viewport. From the Adjust Nodes menu, drag a gradient map node. Connect the wood image to the gradient input. By default, the gradient map node uses the bottom line of the wood image as a gradient. This causes all patches to have the same ring structure. To give each patch a unique ring structure, we'll use the group's output of the surface noise node. This output enumerates each patch with a different value. Connect the surface noise group's output to the gradient map Y-lines input. Now, each patch has its own distinct ring structure. To add irregularity to the rings, we'll use a second surface noise node. Set the size to 10 and 20. Set density to 1. From the value menu, drag a value add node. Drop it on top of the surface noise image connection to the gradient map. Connect the second surface noise node image output to the value add node. To reduce the distortion effect, drag a value multiply node and connect it to the surface noise image. Now we'll use a second wood texture to add color variation to the patches. Drag the texture to the image viewport. Drag a gradient map node. Connect the group's image to the gradient map image input. Connect the wood image to the gradient input. This gradient map will give each patch its own color variation. From the compose node, drag a blend node. Connect the two gradient map outputs to the blend node. Connect the blend output to the surface bake node. Set the opacity of the blend node. Now let's work on the normal map texture. Drag a surface to normal node. Connect the surface noise image output to the surface to normal node. Drag a surface bake node to bake the normal image. Connect the baked normal image to the scene texture's normal input. Turn off the debug shader. Now we need to set the metalness and roughness of the shader. From the generate menu, drag a constant node. Connect the image to the surface texture's metalness input. Set its format to value, with a value of 0. Activate the surface to normal node. Lower the multiplier attribute. Drag a new constant node. Set the format to value. Lower the value to adjust the roughness. This procedural surface texture is highly customizable. You can tweak the attributes to create different texture outputs as needed. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Discord, Twitter and Instagram for more updates and tutorials.